Hi. Most revenue teams tell us that sales is not just about closing deals. They struggle with revenue leakages during pre-sales and post-sales operations. They need a system that allows seamless collaboration between sales and other departments. For example, during pre-sales, sales teams collaborate with pricing, solution departments while finalizing the bill of material and the proposals. And during post-sales, imagine the process like your sales team closes the deal, they pick the customer order, the operations team need to verify that and validate the payment terms. Once it is accepted, the order needs to get uploaded into the ERP. Someone needs to take care of the delivery. Another department is responsible for invoicing. And finally, the receivables team monitors and closes out the collections. Now that's where things start breaking down. There's a whole lot of emails flying up and down. Things start slipping. Nobody really knows what's happening in the process. And that is exactly what WorkflowSync fixes. So let's look at a quick demo here. So there are 5 simple steps in the workflow sync here. First of all, in the admin panel as a one-time setup, every stage that is there involved in your revenue process gets defined with specific triggers. And that's what happens in this admin panel, where you can define different workflows, what are the different steps that is happening, so on and so forth, who's responsible, which department is responsible, gets mapped to that specific workflow stage. And these are the first 2 basic steps, which is a one-time setup here. Now, based on the trigger, the workflow step gets assigned to the right person of the team. So when someone goes onto their home dashboard and when they scroll down here, they see that there are 3 items that has come to them for their execution, right? So let's assume I'm responsible for delivery or I'm responsible for invoicing, so on and so forth. I have got this notification saying that there are 3 tasks which has come to me. I open one of them, and what do I see? I see here that before me there are 8 or 9 steps which has got completed. I can see when did what step got completed, who completed it, when was it completed, so on and so forth. And next step, let's assume is mine, where I need to send a or get a confirmation from the client on delivery. I need to complete that step, execute that step, and then when I mark this as completed, I can possibly say here ready for invoicing, right? And what happens is when I say ready for invoicing and I save, the next person who's responsible for invoicing, that person gets this in his workflow task, and then he picks that up and he can look at what all steps have happened before me, and then he can act on it. So what happens is when all these steps get executed one by one, there is absolutely no chasing each other. There is no guessing. There is no bottlenecks. There are no delays happening. And more importantly, there are everybody in the organization works seamlessly. There is complete accountability, transparency, and there is a single version of truth across the entire enterprise. Thank you so much.